Hey, welcome everybody. It's Bobby with all the hobbies here. Super Speedway Kings invading Talladega. You want to talk about an exciting race? We're going to have one tonight because these cats absolutely love 3 and 4 wide racing. That's what it's about at Talladega. Every lap means everything to these guys. They will be running around here just as tight as they could possibly be with each other. There'll be doors slamming. They're going to be drafting. You name it, it's going to happen. And let's not forget about the infamous, all-famous green flag pit stops here at the Super Speedway. So stick around. We're going to get to the national anthem. And then when we get done with that, we're going to get into some qualifying. So get yourself something to drink, something to eat, whatever. Get back here and spend the next hour or so with us. Max Speed TV coming at you.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Welcome back, everybody. Super Speedway racing at its best. The Super Speedway Kings Talladega. Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the hobbies with you. Let's take a look at some of the qualifying. The guys should be getting out here momentarily and start some qualifying. Let's see who we got right off the bat. Taking a look at the 17 machine. That will be JD Crow out there. Last week's winner was Eric Lowry. Keep that in mind. See if he can double down. Real quick, we'll get this part out of the way because I got names to go through and doing it fast. But anyway, just to let you know, hey, 65 degrees, 67 track temperature. Not a problem for traction whatsoever. 77 laps is what we're going to have. Tire window, there is no tire window, super speedway. Fuel window, 22 to 24 laps. Now, if you're going to fill up, then you can change yourself some tires. You might as well, right? And let's not forget about the green flag pit stops that's coming into play. Always makes it interesting. JD Crow out there, the 17 machine. There's a lot of guys that are out here finally now. Take a look at them all. There's Seth Grover in the 02, the PSG ride. And look, there's Patrick Grover. These two brothers, I'm telling you, keep your eye out on the 01 and 02 machine. Only boys I know that love to play right up there, right up against that wall. I'll guarantee you that's where they're going to be. And they're just as comfortable up there as anything. Be exciting to watch them tonight. The 41 looks like that's Tracy Weaver so far has got the quickest lap. The 88 is going to be right there behind him. There's the 21 of Tony Wright. Give you a chance to look at some of these chrome paint schemes. These guys really take this stuff serious. Jay Hilliard and the 20 machine. And the steel ride. There's Dude Conrad. He's running around in the 8th machine as well. But right now, that 41 is going to be your quick time. Anybody going to be able to knock him off? Here's one you've not seen in a long time. I haven't heard this fella in a while. That's Logan Hilton in the 63 machine. He knows how to get around these super speedways. Looks like he's got out into 4th position so far. Last week's winner in the John Deere ride, 071, Eric Lowry. Pulled it off at Daytona last week. Gonna see what he can do. 19th. Now, some of these cats, they're not going to want to qualify. They're going to hang out way back into that back. A lot of them will do that to try to miss the big one. And then towards the end, the cream rises to the top, you might want to say. Then they'll work their way all the way back up front. Dude Conrad, looks like he's going to be in the 5th spot so far. Hilton is out there running around again. Looks like he's going to be 4th quickest. 29 seconds to go, and that's going to be the end of that. Does look like the 45. Todd Siebels is going to be... I'm sorry. I'll take that back. The 41, Tracy Weaver. He is going to be the man on the pole. I'd like to welcome everybody out here, YouTube land. You're watching Super Speedway Kings with Bobby with all the hobbies, Max Speed TV, coming right in your face. Waiting for everyone to come around here. There they come. Now we got a little something going. Take a nice little look at these guys as they continue on through. All right, let's go through all this, see what we can do, huh? Row number 1, the 41's Tracy Weaver, the 25 beside him of Kevin Fraze. Row number 2, the 88, Gabe Butler, the 63 of Logan Hilton beside him. Row number 3, the number 8, Dude Conrad, and the 99, LG Whaley. Row number 4 consists of the 85, Al Cena, and the 55 of Dean Wilkinson. Row number 5, the 01, Patrick Grover in the Toyota machine, the 78 of Gary. We're just going to call him Gary C. Row number 6-3 in the Toyota, Greg White, the 34 of Darren M. Reiser. Row number 7, the 042 of Estelle Fields, and the 02 of Seth Grover. Row number 8, the 29, Larry Boyle, the 21, Tony Wright beside him. Row number 9, the 24, Everett Lane, the 777 of Michael Pegg. Row 10, 071 of Eric Lowry, last week's winner. Keep an eye on him. And the 17, JD Crow along beside him. Row 11, the 28 is going to be Dave Beagle, the 20 beside him of Jay Hilliard. Row 12, the 081, Josh Hall in the Toyota machine, along with the 911 beside him of Richard A. Sanchez. Row 13, 101 of Randy Miner. And the 6, Sebastian Marin. Row 14, 16, the one that puts the show on, his league, and he takes it very seriously. This is one of the best leagues around, folks, and that will be the one and only Jimmy Crow. Number 13 beside him is going to be Frank Gomilia. Row 15 to 429 of Paul Witt, the 007 of David Adamson. Row 16 to 77 of Zachary Lima, the 52 of Brent Lee. Row 17 consists of the 07 of Brian Wang and the 49, Steven Krosik. Row 18 to 15, Noel Cowers, the 00 of Thomas Holder. Row 19, 33, Michael Howlett, and the 46 of David Overstreet in the Toyota ride. Row 20 to 45, Todd Siebels in the Toyota machine, the 82 beside him of Paul Fletcher. Row 21 to 57 of Brian Pierce and the 215 of Rick Cadoti. And 22, the 000, I'm just going to call him Giovanni. Not even attempting that last name. And that's going to be that. Hopefully I didn't screw up too many of them. The 41, Tracy Weaver's going to be leading him down along with that 25 in the Budweiser machine right there. Keep an eye on these guys. They absolutely love 3 and 4 wide racing. They will do it just as fast as they possibly can, folks. That simple. Really quick to let you know, again, 77 laps, 22 to 24 is going to be your fuel window. Pit road speed of 55. And that's where it gets interesting. You need friends at this place. Teammates, oh so very important. The big one's going to happen. The question is when is it going to happen? And where at is it going to happen? You could be at the right place at the wrong time. And as you can see up on the top left-hand corner, you get 2 fast repairs. I call that 2 get out of the pits free card. So you have a chance you can be extremely aggressive here, and I can assure you that's exactly what you're going to see. Some of the best racing around the Super Speedway Kings is that godforsaken, ugly iRacing pace car gets out of the way. It's time to get the show on the road, folks. Do us a favor, hit that like button up there if you will. The Super Speedway Kings, they'll appreciate it, and so will I. Green flag racing, here we go. It's time to get it on Dega. As you can see, you could throw a blanket over probably the first 30 trucks. That's what you can expect right here all during this race. At some point, they will be jumping out the 3 wide. Some of the guys will be hanging way back into the back, trying to avoid the big one when it happens. Everybody is shooting for where that 41 is, right there, Tracy Weaver. That's the rocket chair, one of the safest places you could be on this track, out front. Weaver's down in the bottom. Way down in the bottom. The 25 machine. You can see one way off already. Kevin Fries. Or Freeze. Call him Kevin F. How's that? I can't screw that up, can I? Down on the bottom he goes. Sets in that rocking chair. Leading it on already. 3 wide racing. Just like I said it would happen. There comes the 99. LG Whaley. This guy is always up front battling no matter what. He doesn't care where the big one happens at. He wants to race up front, and that's where he usually ends up heading. The 78 machine. Gary C. Way up on that top side, being shoved by the 34. That's Darren Reiser. Talking about a paint job. My friends, that is a paint job and a half. Stevie Wonder can see this guy. Really close racing. Take a look at that. Good looking picture right there. Popping off the nose of him up on that high side. You can see him. 3 wide racing already. And this is where it's at. This is what these cats are going to do. They will run 3 wide this entire race. And at some point you'll see the 4 wide going on. Logan Hilton hanging down on the bottom. I told you to watch out for this kid. This kid can get around this track better than anybody. Calm, cool, and collected. This kid has nerves of steel, and he has patience like no other. Going back a little bit further. The 46, David Overstreet. Take a look at him. The Jim Beam ride right in the middle. You want to think that's Harry? Take a look. Right along with him. He's got a truck below him. He's got a truck in front of him, truck behind him, and a truck beside him. This gets really hairy for these guys. They love it. They can't get enough of it. Still 3 wide. Everybody seems to be fairly calm. They know they got a long way to go here. Only 5 laps of 77 in the books. Now you're going to have a lot of these guys way back here in the back. Let's take a look. Let's go way back here. Here comes another kind of a squabble of trucks, if you will. They don't want to lose that draft. They're hanging back there enough just to stay out of trouble in case that big one happens. But they do not want to lose that draft whatsoever. They're going to stay right there with them. And I believe I'm noticing quite a few, the regulators. These guys are hanging way out here in the back. And that's exactly their plan. They want to hang out back here. They want to keep out of trouble, stay out of trouble. Frank Gomilia and the 13 machine. The 429 as well, Paul Witt. Taking a look at that ride. You can see it right there. Beautiful shot. The Eagle regulators. Looking out his cockpit right up front, you got another one. That's the 13 right up there. That's Frank Gromilla. That's another regulator. Teammates, that's where it's at. That's what you want here. Still back up front, Tracy Weaver down on the bottom side right here, the 41 machine. Then you've got the 8 of Dude Conrad in the middle. And then on top of that, you've got the 78 leading that charge, Gary C. John Black, nice to see you out there in YouTube land, my friend. Hope all is doing well with you guys. You can throw a blanket over these guys. That's how close they are. Going on 9 laps, 3 wide racing, bumper to bumper. It doesn't get any better than this. Super Speedway Kings, they don't call them that for nothing, folks. All right, let's go and have a little fun while everybody's playing nice right now, huh? Let's do a little something that Bobby really enjoys. You know what, guys? You know what time it is. It's time to crank this mother up. And that's what we love about super speedway racing. Never a dull moment. Man, I can't get enough of that. Crank it up cam we got. Still up front. Now the 99 down on the bottom's trying for it. That 46. Here he comes. He's coming to play. In the middle. Wow, the 49, there's a little bit of trouble right here. Man, that was close. Karosik kind of skipped the wall just ever so slightly, and I thought he was going to get a complete rear end full of that 77 right there. That was Zachary Lima. I thought for sure he was going to hit him. And already they're coming in. Way up front, 0-1, 0-2, the Grover boys. I told you at the beginning of this race to keep an eye out on these two cats. I'm telling you what, man. They ought to be Siamese twins because they are completely joined together on this track. No matter what, they are together. It's one of those, you go, we go. In the middle, making it work. 12 laps out of 77 in the book. Look for probably right around, I do believe they were talking 22, 24 laps. That's when you can see that first pit stop. David Overstreet down in that bottom side. He's comfortable in the rocking chair, wanting to get a little help from the 07 of Brian Wang. Pushing him right along where to the point where these guys, the Grover boys, cannot drop down. Then you go back a little ways. Logan Hilton hanging out way back here. He's in that 16th spot in the middle of the 63 machine. These guys are going to be positioning themselves and getting ready for the all-famous pit stops here. And it might be green flag. That's going to be fun. You got to be careful. You don't want to run nobody over, and you don't want to get ran over, and you certainly don't want to get caught speeding in this place. The 78 machine, wow, makes one heck of a move right down there in the middle, and he gets, oh yeah, trouble right off the get-go. Saw that one coming. And unfortunately, it's going to look like David Overstreet's going to pay the price on that fella. On that accident, for sure, he's going to be involved. Not good there. Let's go back and try to find this thing. Run it back here. Let's take a little ride with him and see exactly where this happened at. We're going to slow her down. Not too slow. Right there it is, right up front. And it looks like Mr. Overstreet got the bad end of the deal on that one for sure. And that's going to get a lot of guys involved too. A lot of them. As you can see, the 20's involved. The 071 up in there. The 17 JD Crow is hard on the brakes, trying to get away from Overstreet. Overstreet's going to be sliding all the way up against the wall up there. He can't, nowhere to hide. And we're going to have our first caution right there. Run it all the way back. Trying to find out exactly what happened, but it's really difficult. The 07. Let's ride along with him. Maybe that's going to help us out here. I've got so many trucks to choose from, it's not even funny. Take another view of it. Just as soon as, there we go. I think my replay says, there it is. Well, we've seen enough of it. A lot of good guys was caught into that one, that's for sure. Gary C is going to be the one out there at the top. 78. Wow, haven't seen that person in YouTube in a decade. How you doing, Tammy Hilton? Cheering on the boy in the 63 machine. Darren Reiser, I believe. The 34. Man, take a look at that paint scheme, would you? He's hanging out in the second spot. Sebastian Marin, I believe. Jimmy Crow, the 16. Here he goes. Coming in, getting some work done. Right now, your top 5. You're looking at them. Logan Hilton, number 6. The 042, Estelle Fields. He's up there after starting 13th. He's in the 7th spot. Here's Richard Sanchez. He was 24th, now in the 8th in the 911 machine. Just a little bit of damage, it looks like, on that 042. I do believe he's refused to use one of his fast repairs. Not too awful bad, he thinks. He's going to be fine with it. The 78. Gary C is going to be leading him down, and the 34 right along with him up on that top side. That would be Darren. I believe it's going to be Reiser. Might just call him Darren R to keep my butt out of trouble. Karen Grover, how you doing? It is a great night for racing, isn't it? It's always a great night when you got the Super Speedway Kings around. $17 laps in the book out of 77. There goes that godforsaken, ugly pace car at iRacing put out. Yeah. Get that thing out of here. We ready to go green flag racing one more time, folks. Hit that like button. It'd certainly appreciate it. These guys will appreciate it for sure. They're putting a show on for y'all. Gary and Darren bringing them down to the green flag. Here we go. That 6 machine, Sebastian Marin. My Lord, look at him push. That's what it takes. You've got a pusher. You've got the guys that are leading this, and then behind them you have what we call the pusher. You don't want to push that pusher. That pusher's the one that decides on how fast that lane's really going to go. And you got to be careful, too, when you're running in a pack like this, because the oil temperature and water temperature in these trucks, they'll go sky high on you, and you won't even realize it. Still being shoved. Take a look. You got the 01, Patrick Grover up there. And you got the kid of Logan Hilton in the 63 machine. Back up front one more time. Riding it out. 19 laps out of the 77 in the book. We got a few of them going up on the high side back here. Way back here. Randy Miner in the 101 machine. You can see him hanging out, staying out of trouble way back here in the back. And if I'm not mistaken, there he is. In the Budweiser machine. Al Cena in the 85. in the 26th spot. And there's Mr. Jimmy Crow up on the top side right there, working his way to the front, pushing that 99 machine. And there he is, riding with him on top. You can get a lot of momentum up here, and you get a little help. Old Fart Sim Racing, that's the 99. There it was, the guy going backwards. Hopefully that's not going to bring us in any issues. Three wide racing again. There is so much going on and my overlays cannot keep up. That's how bad it is. Coming right at you, three wide, right down the backstretch. The number 6 machine of Sebastian Marin. There he is on the bottom with the 78 doing the pushing. Getting a little help on the top side. Now you got 4 trucks together right there, and they got a few more on their way. And that's exactly what Mr. LG Whaley is looking for, a little help. The 78 breaks off. Gary hops into the middle right there. Thinks he can get a little bit of something out of the middle, but man, take a look at that top side. Whaley's got Jimmy Crow doing some serious pushing right there behind him. Still very tight racing. Whaley up on that top side. The good news is the first pit stop was completely under caution. Are we going to be able to see our first green flag pit stops when they roll around? The 02 in the middle. Seth Grover. Still throw a blanket over the first 20 trucks. That's how tight they are. The 78 down at the bottom. Gary C. still trying to hang on to it. You notice they're actually getting really tight together. They're doing that side drafting thing. A lot of people say side drafting does not actually work, but you know what? It does work. Still, just as tight as they could be. They almost touch up in the front. Riding around with Patrick Grover. In the middle. You want to see how close these guys are? Take a look. That's the right side of Grover's truck. And if that's not enough interesting, let's take a look on the other side. So what happens when you're in the middle? You can see these trucks dancing around. His brother Seth Grover's down on the bottom. 02 machine hanging it out. Now the rest of the guys, 77 up there, Zachary. Getting a little bit of help, trying to shove this top line up there. Still leading it up on that top side is the 99 of Whaley. In the middle, the 34 machine. That will be Darren. And he has got a whole entire rearview mirror of a front nose clip off the 01 of Patrick Grover doing the shoving. Can that top side, can Jimmy Crow push the 99 of Whaley far enough? Will Whaley drop down in the middle? This time he does not. He is still hanging up there in the top. Riding off the nose of Jimmy Crow up on the top side. You can see that bottom line is flying. And it was flying so much, the 02 of Seth Grover decides to go up into the middle. And there he is riding with him. He's going to be leading that middle charge. Karen Grover, you're right. They are dancing up there as long as somebody doesn't do the twist. Absolutely. That's a good one. I like it. Down at the bottom, still hanging out. That's 78. Still leading the charge down there. Not going to give that up very easily. Just when you think the middle of the top side's got the opportunity to make a move down on the bottom, that bottom comes flying right in there and shuts the door. 15 laps on this fuel run right here. 30 of 77 laps in the book. We've only had one caution. It is so easy to get kind of hung up when you're in that middle like that. Tunnel vision. Now, man, you want to talk about a paint job. Let's take a look here at the 000. Giovanni. Oh, watch it. Trouble right up front already. Just caught that. Logan trying to hang on to it. Zachary Lima slams it into the inside. Take a look and see where this started at. And right there it was. We'll back that up a little bit. I think, I'm not positive, that might be the 49, and it is. Let's ride along with him, and let's see what happens. You got to be square when you're pushing. As you can see, he hit the 77 on that right side of that rear, and that just turned him right there. And that brings, I wouldn't exactly call it the big one. Take a look at every single one of these cats. They are diving down to the bottom here, doing everything they can to miss it. The 21's going to go sideways.
Alrighty, thank you. Pace car's in 4. Can we catch up?
That's what happens if you're not pushing square. And it looks like we're going to have another caution pit stop. And here they all come. And while they are coming into the pits, I'm going to go ahead and refire up my timing screen because it is really slowing me down. Only 2 cautions so far. Not too bad for these guys. Not bad at all. Now maybe my timing screen will keep the pace with us. What do you think, huh? Top 5 right now, Grover. Yeah. The 78, Whaley. 34, Riser, and Peg, and a 777. If you guys watched enough of Bobby in the Lobby, you're going to realize I need to be hooked on phonics because I'm telling you, this hillbilly here, when it comes to some of these last names, it's just not going to happen, Captain. That's my forte. That's what I do. I screw them up. I'm the Keegan Bradley of broadcasting. You are watching Super Speedway Kings, MaxspeedTV. Now the rest of them are going to come in. They're going to top things off. A lot of these guys are trying to stuff as much as they can stuff in there. And that's exactly what they're doing. You can see them all coming in. Grover's in. The 99 Whaley, he's in. Here comes the rest of them. They're all going to come in. They're going to absolutely fill these things right up to the rim. And they're going to get going again. Now, I will tell you right here, these first 6 guys have not been into the pits yet. And that would be these 6 right here. The 34, the 777. Michael Pegg. Richard Sanchez, Logan Hilton. And Josh Hall. They have not pitted yet. Everybody else behind them has. 34 laps of 77. And you know what? I just realized this up there in YouTube land. Where is Jimmy Crow's wife? She's always out here chatting and helping me out, and I don't see her tonight. Well, Gary C's going to be bringing them down. And you got the 34 Darren up here on the top side of these two cats. We'll be bringing them down to the green flag when we get rolling. Pace car is going to get out of the way right here. We're going to get it on one more time. 34 laps out of 77 in the book. Super Speedways, Talladega. 24 people out there watching and 9 likes. You guys are going to actually make me cry on the air. Hit that like button, if you will. Show these guys your appreciation for them out here. Green flag racing. We're going to be back at it one more time. Here we go. Doing some shoving already. That bottom line has picked it up pretty well. Here comes that top side. Logan Hilton was going to go up to the high side, and they shut that down really quick. Looks like he's going to be riding out in the middle here. He's got some help with the 24 machine right there. Down on the bottom, Gary in the 78 doing some great driving. But man, look at that middle line. Look at Hilton and the 24 and the 17 of JD Crow. All of them get together. They do some shoving and they stick the 34 down there in a rocket chair in the bottom lane. Hilton's going all the way back up to the top. Is he going to drop her down to the bottom? Or is he going to hang with that 24 up there on the top side? The 24 is still doing the shoving. Looks like he's going to hang with him to try to be able for both of them guys to come down in that bottom side. But here comes the bottom lane. They're going to shut that down as well. Hilton's right there in the middle, and you can see him up in the top side trying to get something going. That's JD Crow up there. And if I'm not mistaken, I do believe Mr. Crow is trying to get a lap back the hard way. With a little bit of help from the 911 machine. And that is Richard Sanchez. So I do believe the only guy up there that's trying to get his lap back is the 85, and I do believe the 46 as well, of Mr. David Overstreet. He's also fighting to get a lap back. So you got guys trying to lead this race, and you also got guys trying to beat each other to get a lap back in case the caution comes out again. Whoa, trouble right off the bat. JD Crow is sideways. Somebody is up on his top. A whole bunch of them hanging out down here in the bottom. Wow. Let's see if we can find this bad boy. Wind it all the way back. That's the aftermath. You had the... It looks like the O2 came right in our face right here. It started behind JD Crow. Let's take a watch of this one time. Right up in your face. The O2 will grow over right up into the stands almost. That got a lot of trucks. A lot of them. I believe it's going to be the 911. Let's ride along with him real quick. See if we can see what's happening here. If I can find him anyway. Some of these guys may have already used up... There he is. Let's take a look and see where this started at. Right up here at the front. Watch the 911 and JD Crow. Crow went up, and they went for the same spot of the real estate right there. I'm not quite sure really who's going to be at fault of that, but one of the Grovers is into it. And man, he takes a ride, as you can see right here. So we're going to run this back.
I was at pit road. It didn't even affect anything.
Let's get a perspective of what the 02 went through. Why? Because we have time, and I like doing it. As soon as I can find him. There was so many trucks out here. So little time. Here we go. I think I found him. No, I haven't yet, have I? There it is. Now let's watch this. This is what he had to do. Right along with Mr. Grover. He's going to go for a ride. Around, over and over and over he goes. Brings it back on all fours. He's fixed up. He's coming back out. And there he comes. Thank God for the fast repairs, folks. Your leader, Logan Hilton. Michael Pegg. Number 2, 3, Darren Reiser. 4th is going to be Gary C. Al Cena in the 5th spot. Brian Wang. 6th, 7th is going to be Dave B. Paul Witt. 8th. Patrick Grover's 9th. Dude Conrad. He is going to be rounding out your top 10 right here. Let me see if we can chat with one of these guys. It's been a while. How about you, Logan? It's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy? How about you, Logan? It's Bobby. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, a long time no see, my friend. How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, buddy. I tell you what, a little rowdy out here tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun, very competitive, and the trucks definitely get a little bit squirrely if you push them in the wrong way, and a lot of fun.
Well, you're looking pretty good out there. You are getting ready to lead these boys down here. 40 out of 77. I'm assuming your truck's handling pretty well for you.
Yeah, I got a pretty good setup on it. It gets a little squirrely whenever I get pushed in the wrong way, but I think I can hold on to it. It's just depends on the guy that's pushing me and how they can hold it as well.
Well, I've told everybody out here when I saw you come into this race, I told them that you were, I mean, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you're what, 16? Is that right?
16.
All right, 16 years old, but you've got the patience of a 50 or 60-year-old man. I mean, watching you out here in these things, I mean, the patience you have is just absolutely unbelievable. And that's what wins these races. You got to be able to have some patience. So we're going to kick back. We're going to get you back to where you was at there. And we're going to watch you and see what you can do, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. I believe I took you from, was it room 1?
It was in a room where no one else but me was in it.
Okay. Well, that should be pretty easy then. Let me see if I can find one. All right, buddy. Good luck, and we'll be watching you, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Keep an eye on him. He's tough. I've raced against him. He's good. 777, Michael Pegg. He's up on the top side. He's going to be leading them down. And here we go. Let's do it one more time. 40 laps out of 77 is in the book. Super Speedway Kings, Talladega, Max Speed TV. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. That's what the wife says. That's what I'm going by. Green flag racing. Let's do it again. Topside getting a really good run up there. Really good run. Take a look at the 429. One of the regulators. There he sits, huh? That's Paul Witt. Coming right down at him. Look at him right there. He is. He's in that 6th spot. Right up front, take a look at the 78 doing some serious shoving. He has shoved Michael Pegg right up into the front of Logan. Logan's got to take it back up into the high side. Got a decent momentum running right there with him. Hopefully he's going to get somebody to give him a little hand right here. Now we're starting to see a little bit of a breakaway. Start getting way back in here, and you can see, let me see if I can figure this out. The 01, Patrick Grover, there he is. Right there's the 99 of Mr. Whaley. Dude Conrad is bringing up the 2nd line right here. And behind him, you've got Thomas Holder. He's bringing up the 3rd bunch of guys. Larry Boyle, all by himself in the 30th spot. And I do believe that, I think that is also, trying to remember these guys, I think. Yep, that is Larry Boyle. He's in the 30th spot way back here. Now, some of these guys, Jimmy Crow's 1 lap down. He is trying his best to get his lap back the hard way. Again, up front, up on the top side, way up top. He's up there with Patrick Grover. They could use a little bit of help. Logan Hilton sticks it into the middle, and he is leading it right now. The question is he going to stay right there? If he can clear the 777, which he just did, he will drop down into what I call the rocking chair, and he will stay right there. He's as safe as in his mother's arms, usually. You can see them all dancing around back there in the back. Now, if these guys right here would stay single file, they'd be able to draw right up on them guys like right now. But they should catch them pretty well. It shouldn't be an issue at all. You guys are killing me. 24 people watching and 11 likes on there. Come on, hit the like button for us, would you? We don't get enough likes, Mr. Crow will fire me and end up hiring somebody that's probably got a stutter or a lisp. You wouldn't want that, would you? I can't be that bad. I may not know what I'm doing, but I can tell you what, I'm definitely not going to be boring. That is a fact. You got somebody out there that you want me to say hi to? Give them your best wishes, good luck, or whatever you want me to tell them. I'll tell them. Not a problem. And they'll see it when they watch it. Hilton's still down on the bottom side trying to hang on. The 07 of Brian Wang is right there in the middle with a regulator of the 499. And that should be Mr. Witt doing the shoving. Up on the top side, all by themselves. Literally by themselves. J.D. Crow and Patrick Grover. J.D. Crow trying to get his lap back the hard way. All the way back in the 17th spot. Here they come. They're going to be catching these guys at the tail end. Dude Conrad bringing them right back up again. Hilton in the rocking chair, staying right there. He is not going to move. These guys are going to have to try to do something to get up there and get in front of him and drop down. Bottom line's doing a heck of a job pushing right now, that's for sure. Right there, the 78, Gary C. He's doing the shoving. He's the one's got everything moving. The 777 is up there in the front. Both of them got up in front of Logan. That pusher's where it's at, right there. Paul Witt, let's ride along with him. Now remember, when these guys, and these trucks especially, it ain't nothing like a cup car. These things dance like you would not believe. It's so easy to take the air off the rear of these spoilers and make these things dance around. It's almost like they've been lifted up into the air and set back down again. But if you're going to do some shoving, you better make sure that you're square on that bumper. We've seen it twice already tonight. You've got to be square when you're going to push. And they will get squirrely when you get right up on them. Riding around with Logan Hilton on the bottom. He gets right there on that 78 machine. He is not pushing him, but he is right there. You don't never push the pusher. See, the good news is you can see what's going on. If you take a look, you can see what's happening up there in front. It's when you're way back into the backs when you have that issue. Michael Pegg is leading them around. He's down in that rocking chair, down on the bottom side right there. Looks like Logan went up into the middle. Now we got a little 4-wide going on right here. Hope they realize they are that close. J.D. Crow made it 4-wide for a minute. It's still 4-wide, right up in the front. The 78's got to be hung out by himself right here. And he drops back a little bit. J.D. Crow getting his lap back the hard way, folks. Patrick Grover is J.D. Crow's best friend right now to get that lap back. He's probably the only cat out here, well, maybe one or two more, that would love to have a caution about now and him not be in it. 50 laps of 77 is in the books. We certainly appreciate everybody out there that's watching us. 23 people, certainly appreciate it. I know the boys, the Super Speedway Kings, and that's exactly what they are. They appreciate it as well. Whoops. Trying to see who that was. It was going backwards right there, and I'm not sure who it was. Michael Pegg still on the bottom right there. They're peeking out and they're looking a little bit. Now, at Talladega, you cannot advance when you get below that yellow line. So you got to be really careful that you don't advance. Whoa, trouble right there. We're going to watch it happen right in front of you. Everybody is involved in this one right up front. And we have got carnage everywhere. Let's see what's going on. Let's slow it down. It happened right, I think, I could be wrong. It looks like it kind of happened right here in the middle. It looks like Logan might have pushed the 01 of Grover there. It got him a little squirrely, perhaps. Or he just wasn't ready for that big push, one or the other. But anyway, that's where it all began. Everybody trying to make a move. And I'll be able to look at this a little bit more carefully for you guys, and you can be your own judge. As soon as I can find... There we go. Let's take a look right here. As you can see, we're riding along with Hilton right there. Grover's up top. I think Logan was right there getting ready to give him that shove. And I don't think he was ready for it. There's the shove. As you can see, Grover kind of went down just a little bit. So actually, he was square. Logan was square with him when he went to hit him. But just before he pushed him, they weren't square no more. And that's when it happens. Nowhere to go. Logan slams on those brakes, but it does absolutely no good whatsoever. And this is what you're looking at of the carnage. A lot of guys has used their fast repairs already, unfortunately. As you can see, it is just continuing on. And that's what happens. Everybody now is heading in. They're coming right into the pits just as fast as they can get there. You can see them all coming in. Paul Witt. There's the 63 of Logan Hilton. He's back out again. I'm sure he used a fast repair on that one. And here they come. That's what's tough about these trucks, guys. It is so darn hard. I mean, if you're not perfectly square, you take the air off of them, and man, they're a handful to hang on to. That's just the way it is. It's not like them cup cars where they're 3,800 pound or whatever. And actually, unless iRacing has fixed the cup cars, you barely even get an opportunity to even do any shoving anymore. It's kind of like you got a bubble in between the bumpers. And that's why you notice a lot of people has left the cups cars and they have went to these trucks. These trucks are a blast to drive, but I'll tell you what, when you're being shoved around here at about 190 mile an hour, it is not fun if you're not being square when they push you. That's just part of the racing with the trucks, folks. Nobody's fault. It's just they're hard to handle. So technically, you could consider that probably 2 of the big ones. We've had 3 cautions so far. There's your top 5. 53 laps are in the books. Super Speedway Kings. That's what we're watching. Yeah, John, they already had the big one. I think they had a couple you could consider the big ones. And here they all come one more time. Your leader, as of right now. He started 21st. Here he is leading the pack. Dave Beagle on the 28 machine. Let's take a look at it. The U.S. Air Force ride. Last week's winner in the John Deere. That will be Eric Lowry. He's going to be in the second spot. Gary C. He's been up front just about all evening long, right along with Michael Pegg. One of the regulators, Paul Witt, he's in the 5th. Logan Hilton is shown 6th. 7th, Josh Hall. Randy Miner, 8th. Greg White is going to be 9th. And 10th is going to be Brian Pierce. Here they come, being led by the pace car, getting in line. You can see them coming right here at you. Take a look at that concrete glistening with the sun. Well, I appreciate everybody out there watching us, hanging out with us. And it looks like, yep, I was just told Patrick is done. That's Patrick Grover. No more fast repairs for him. That will be the 0-1, but he's still got his brother out here in the 0-2 machine. And here we go, green flagging one more time. And we have still not had a green flag pit stop yet. Lowry in the old 71, the John Deere machine, up on that top side, gets a pretty decent jump with the 777. Michael Pegg's got to catch up with him right here. Because I'll tell you that the 78 of Gary C., because I can't pronounce his last name, man, this guy is really doing some pushing this evening. Now he's got to pop up into the middle right there. He's got a pretty good run, but he does not have enough, I don't think, or does he? Will he have enough to drop down into the rocking chair on the bottom side? No, he will not. Why? Because Logan Hilton says so. Right there he is, too. Logan doing the shoving on the bottom of the 63. We got a lot of guys that were taken out here, unfortunately. Jimmy Crow, I believe, up by that top side, trying to get something going. I do believe it is him. Yep. I believe, yep, that's him. Yo, Jeff Bodine looks like, I believe, maybe. Right. I think. Getting a little bumpy there in the middle. Eric Lowry gathers it right back up in the middle right there. Doing some shoving. And here they come up on that top side. That 20 is doing a good push right there for JD Crow. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's working to try to get a lap back. That is Jay Hilliard. He's 2 laps down, trying to get one back the hard way. You can see all these trucks kind of bouncing around. That's what happens when you get really close to them like that. We got trouble already. I can hear it. I can hear it, but I'm not seeing it. Well, 77, I do believe, is involved in it as well. He's already back. Let's see where this mess started at here. Trying to find these things is really hard. And there it was. A lot of trucks involved in this one. Let's go back and see. Maybe I can possibly get an idea where and what. Let's see here. All right, let's see if I can find it here for you guys. I believe it happened right in here. And there it was. It does look like the 57 might have come down a little bit. He hit the 52, and then that's when all hell broke loose. As you can see them, man, they are just absolutely going every which way. Everybody down into the grass trying to miss it. And there he is, the 57, smoking. You got to be careful when you see the smoke like that. You can blow it up before you get into pit road, but it looks like he's not going to have any issues. And here he comes. Let's see if he's got a fast repair. You see the smoke? He does not have a fast repair. If he did, it wouldn't be smoking like it is. He shuts it off. Could be the end of his night right there, folks. Hey, Slapinski. I can do that. I can say that, John. Got my Hooked on Phonics buddies out here on YouTube trying to help me say the last names of some of these guys. Holy crap. The 28's leading the show. There he is. Logan Hilton's going to be second. Third, Eric Lowry, your last week's winner, right up front. Greg White is fourth. Fifth, Josh Hall. Giovanni. He's sixth. Al Cena, seventh. Eighth, Brian Wang. Ninth, Gary. Slapinski. I love it. And Michael Peck, he's going to be your top 10. $18 laps to go. How many out there thinks there's going to be another caution? I say the storm is just beginning to start to brew. What do you think? Now, this is the first time that I've seen Logan in here this season. Coming in, first time in here, poof, has a chance to win it. The kid can drive. I'm pretty sure when he was born, I'm going to say it again, but I'm pretty sure when he was born, I believe he was born with a racing helmet and gloves on. Mom, can you confirm that out there? That's what we think. And if he did have a racing helmet on, whew, wow, girl, you're something. But there he is in second spot, the 16-year-old. Last week's winner, Eric Lowry, the 07-1, right there. $16 laps to go when they get the green flag. Again, you're watching Super Speedway Kings, the Jimmy Crow League. Doing something that he's had passion for a long time, as well as you guys probably know. If you haven't, he lost his father here just recently. And Jimmy Crow Sr. absolutely loved putting on races every night of the week, all the time. That's how I started learning how to run super speedways. And here Jimmy is continuing on his dad's legacy of running these super speedways. This is one of the hottest leagues around, folks, period. As you can tell, we started with 41 trucks, and I'm sure they turned away a lot of them. I will say I am missing Jimmy's wife tonight, though. I don't know about the rest of yous. She must be kind of busy, I reckon. I'm going to have to get on her, ask her where she's been. Here we go, 16 laps to go. That godforsaken ugly pace car is out of the way here, finally. Are we going to be able to decide who the winner's going to be right here? Logan is up on top. The 28 of Dave Bingle is down on the bottom side. Greg White, the 03 is the pusher up on that top side. Last week's winner, Eric Lowry, he'll be the pusher down on the bottom. Rock and roll, folks. Green flag racing, here we go. Will it be enough to finish off this race, or will we see another caution? And aggressive? Yeah, they're going to get aggressive. They're going to get real aggressive. They're going to pop out and go 3 wide right here. Who's going to go with them? We got quite a few of them already up on that top side. Logan jumps down onto the bottom into that rocking chair with a 28 shoved right up his butt. He is doing some serious pushing. And that's exactly what Logan wants. That's his best friend right now. That will be Dave Bingle in the 28 machine. Shoved him all the way up. Now looks like he's got to be kind of stuck in the middle right here. Slowly gonna go back just a little bit. Gather it back up again. 4 wide racing, folks. Better be careful up front. Greg White's already sliding. Back behind him, they got some more wrecking going on. Holy Toledo. And we got another big one. We had 2 of them happen at one time. Gonna slow it down right here. The first one was the number 3, I do believe. Watch him. He's really close down to the bottom of that 28, as you can see. Now, that could be a net code. I am not really sure. But as you can see right here, there it is. They actually touch right there a little bit. He goes up, and he's going to hit Logan Hilton in the 63. 63 is going to go up, and he's going to bounce. And those guys hit hard, come all the way back down, and it just keeps right on going from there, guys. As you can see, it is nasty. One of the regulators up on his side going all the way around. On the wall. That should be the 429, I do believe, of Mr. Paul Witt. A lot of good guys taken out again. As you can see, I mean, there is a boatload of carnage right here. Tammy Hilton said Logan came out with a NASCAR shirt, no helmet, thank God. I hear you. Now, the ones that was able, like I said, remember me telling you about the rocking chair, folks? That front first and second car right in that area right there, that's where you are the safest, actually. And it proves it right here, because that's exactly where these guys are hanging. There's plenty of fuel. We ain't got to worry about that. Giovanni, the 000. Man, I'm telling you, Stevie Wonder could see that bad boy. That is nothing but pure chrome. All chrome. Dirty chrome, but chrome. Michael Pegg, he's going to be second in that 777 machine. He's led 7 laps. The 07, Brian Wang, he's led 2 laps. He started 32nd, folks. Estelle Fields, he started 13th. He's led 1 lap. He's in the 4th spot. David Bingle in the 28, no stranger to the front. He has led 5. He started 21st. He's in the 5th spot. Sebastian Marin, I believe. He's going to be in the 6th position. Josh Hall, 7th. Alcina in the 8th. Dude Conrad will be 9th, and 10th is going to be Kevin Friess, I think. If not, it is tonight. Are they going to be able to play nicely to get around here for about another 11 laps when they go green? Appreciate everybody out here is watching us. That is for sure. We are winding down right here. Giovanni's led 3 laps. He started in the 41st position. Michael Pegg, 2nd. I do believe, and it did, that last incident took out last week's winner. That's going to stick him all the way back into the pits, tore all 2 pieces. And you can see it right there. Lights are going to be out on the pace car. Finally. 12 to go, but it'll be 11 this time by. As you can see, the herd has thinned down considerably. Riding along with your leader. $11 to go. Are they going to play nice? It's a possibility. No. These guys are very, very competitive. They know what they need to do. If there's an opening, they'll take it. Everything's out the window now. Throw it all out the window. Teammates, the whole 9 yards. It's go time. Getting ready to take the green flag one more time. Here they go. 11 laps to go. Green flag racing one more time. Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies right here, finishing up Super Speedway Kings at Decal. This is where the pushers come into play right now. That 777 is being shoved by Estelle Fields and being shoved very well. As you can see, they almost got him close enough where he can drop down into the rocking chair down on the bottom, but not quite. At some point in time, here comes a third row. They're working their way up, try to get something going. They know they're running out of time. Everybody is going to start jockeying for position. It'll be 3 wide, if not 4, before this is over with. Brian Wang doing a great job pushing down on that bottom side right there. He is not letting that top side get in front of that 000. Michael Pegg, the 777 machine, up in the front. Way up, he's in the middle right now. A lot of trucks coming up on that high side, getting some good momentum going. Side-by-side racing. Going nowhere, but they're getting there fast. The 07 still shoving the 000 of Giovanni, I believe. Up on the top side, being led, 88. That's going to be Gabe Butler up here. He's got some help behind him. 8 to go at the line. Now, when you have this many trucks this close together at the end of a race, at some point in time, you're going to have to start blocking, and you're going to try to make that truck 40 yards wide if you can. And that's usually when they get themselves into trouble. Butler trying to get something going way up in that high side. They are making a little bit of headway. And take a look right there, the kid, Logan Hilton. He's still right there in it, coming right in the middle, doing the shoving. Peg down on the bottom. Take a look right there at the 6, huh? Sebastian. Heck of a run by him. And he's got one of the best pushers around right behind him, too, doing the shoving. Still anybody's race. 7 to go when they cross the line this time by. Still up on that high side. Butler making it happen up there. They are absolutely side by side, all 3 lanes here. You know, it's something when you're all bunched up like this, you know you got to make a move and make it fast, but you got nowhere to go. That's the frustrating part. You're stuck in the middle like that, you've really got nowhere to go. Estelle Fields. The 042 machine still doing some great pushing right there. As you notice, Butler just dropped right down. Right in front of the 6 machine is Sebastian right there, but Butler's got it going on right now. Now he's able to drop down in front of the 777 to Peg. And I'm hearing it already again. Here we go. I don't know where it started, but way back into the pack. They're gonna bunch them all up again. See if I can find it. Not sure where it was at. Oh, there it was. Let's back it up. Right in here. right along with the 25. Let's see what we can find out here. Let's see what's going on, folks. Where did this mess start at, huh? Oh, right there it is. Oh, no. I don't know. The 78 made an aggressive move right there, but he didn't hit anybody or nothing, but I think it scared the crap. It might have scared the heck out of Conrad right there. See him come up, and Conrad come right back down, and when he did, the 13 was right there. And then that's when it all happened. Again, quite a few of them involved, but more towards the back of the pack here. I can guarantee you these cats are not coming in at all. They are going to stay out here. Well, let's go through it. 88 Butler, he's going to be leading them. Sebastian Marin, he'll be up probably on that top side up there leading the tops. Michael Pegg will be a pusher. Logan Hilton's going to be a pusher. Keep an eye on Logan Hilton. Estelle Fields, he's going to be in 5th. Gary Slapinski. I have mercy. Talking about a tongue twister. He's going to be in at 6th. Giovanni, 777, 7th, 8th. Frank Gromilia, 9th. Brian Wang, 10th is going to be Josh Hall. Now look, I've seen this happen many, many times, folks. The first 4 or 5 trucks up there end up taking themselves out, and 6th, 7th, or 8th ends up winning the race. Happens all the time. Somebody just, I think that's a triple. Somebody just pulled off. I'm not sure who it was. He stopped back there. I don't know who that was. You want to know the truth? Still trying to figure it out. Nope. Don't know who it was, but he's sitting back there. Butler's going to be bringing them down, along with Sebastian in the 6th machine, the Red Bull ride. There he is. Sebastian's actually led 1 lap, started 26th. Gabe Butler started 3rd. He's led 3. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I really would not mind being behind Gabe Butler. Now, see, now that's a nice guy. If you're gonna be stuck behind somebody all day, as soon as Michael gets up here a little closer to him. Now, Gabe was looking out for his fellow pusher. As you can see, he actually has something pretty on the back of the tailgate right there. So you can look at that all day if you're going to be a pusher. You stay right behind that guy. That's fine. You get behind some of these guys, you know, that doesn't really have anything worthwhile looking at. You know, the all-chrome machine, you know. That's kind of boring. You know what I mean? Lights are out on the pace car. It's going to boil down to this right here. Been waiting all night for this one to finish up. We've had about 3 or 4 pretty good big ones here. Some of them have no fast repairs. Some of them have not used a fast repair. A lot of them has been taken out. I do like to thank Jimmy Crow. This is his league, Super Speedway Kings. Allowing Bobby with all the freaking hobbies to broadcast at MaxspeedTV. Check us out, 8,400 subscribers. I do believe we are the oldest, if I'm not mistaken. One of the first broadcasting here when iRacing started. And there's a boatload of them out there now. But we're going to see what's going to happen. Are they going to be able to play nicely here for just 2 laps? What do you guys think? Butler, the 88. He is going to be on the bottom. Sebastian's going to be up top. And he is going to have Logan Hilton for his pusher. Gabe Butler's going to have Michael Pegg for his pusher. We're going to keep it nice and close right here. We're going to see who gets the jump. Green flag, here we go. Right away, you can see it. Doing the pushing right off the get-go. And right here it is. There's Logan doing the shoving. There's Michael Pegg doing the shoving. Logan right on that bumper all the way down. What's going to happen is somebody got to break out and go 3 wide at some point. You got the 28, the 78 right there is looking at it. He's thinking about it really hard. You got to figure the right time to do it. The guys back in the back are probably going to jump and try to get something started. And here they come, 1 to go. The 78 keeps inching his way out, wondering if the 28 will follow or not. Now's when you got to start driving with eyes in the back of your head. It's that simple. Sebastian in the middle. Butler way down in the bottom side. Trying to do something on the top side. Here comes that 78. Gary C. Still on the bottom, Gabe Butler. Final lap, here it is. What's going to happen? Are they going to play nicely? It looks like they are. Who's going to take it? Gabe Butler's going to be your winner, ladies and gentlemen. The 88 does it. Right there's your race winner. Getting the love tap by the 55. He's probably going to get beat up by a lot of guys out here, but this is your winner. Got to stay right with him. Well, I thought we were. He has long gone, got out of it already that fast. All right, guys, we're going to do a quick commercial, and I'm going to see if I can get any of these guys and interview them. A lot of them are over on different channels, so we're going to find out who is around here that we can talk to. This is MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. We'll be right back after this. Nice win, buddy. Get a few of these guys in here if I can find them. We got you. All right, stick around here for just a few more minutes, guys. We'll be going green. And I'll be able to chat with you. Congratulations, all three of you guys. Heck of a run. All right, we're back. Nice to have everybody back here. Super Speedway Kings. The man, third place finisher, Michael Pegg, 777. Talk to me, Michael. What was it like out there, a little hairy? For some reason why I'm not getting him. Michael, Bobby, you got a copy? I am not getting anybody.
I can hear you.
Yeah, Michael's not talking to me. Michael, you there? Michael is not here. Michael has left the building, apparently. Well, let's work our way up. Sebastian's nowhere to be found, I don't believe.
I'm right here.
Hey, Sebastian is there. I seen you. Dave, let's see, Flash, 777, you there? Well, you know what? How about you? Sebastian, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you then, buddy. Second place, my friend. Heck of a run. You started 26th. Tell you what, you had some good pushing. You had a good pusher there behind you there towards the end of it as well. Are these trucks? They look like they were really getting squirrely. I mean, I know you got to be really super square to the bumper in the back when you're pushing somebody. What was it like out there for you?
Man, yeah, whenever you're in a big pack, yeah, they can get quite squirrely. And like you said, you have to hit them square. If not, it'll either get your truck I can't speak, truck tight, or to either like try to spin you out. So yeah, and the pack was kind of dicey. But, I mean, it's expected. Everybody was lifting, trying to not wreck each other. But, yeah, it was fun out there. That's pretty cool.
I'll tell you what, coming home second place, I mean, did you get caught up in any of the, it was, 3 or 4 pretty big ones out here. I know you get 2 fast repairs. Did you get caught up in any of those?
I got caught up in 2 of them. I got caught up in the first big one, which I had to use one of my fast repairs, and then on the second one I got a little bit of damage, but it was only like 11 seconds, so I decided to save my fast repair, and then I never got in an incident, so I had a fast repair to save. And to be honest, I was hoping for a big wreck at the front because I knew I had that extra and my truck was a little damaged. So but in the end, it worked out.
It worked out real well. Second place, you got yourself some points, and that's what counts, looking at the big picture. All right, is there anybody out there that you want to thank before I let you go? The stage is yours.
I'd like to thank Zach and Steve from Dale Cup SS. We were working together. They've been a big help to me to getting into super speedway racing a lot. I didn't really used to not enjoyed it, but I wasn't a big fan until now. So it's a lot of fun, and it's thanks to them that I'm here. So yeah.
I'll tell you what, you're in one of the best leagues as far as super speedways go. You're in one of the best leagues with the best drivers around by far. So you can definitely take your hat off, pat yourself in the back, coming home second place. I can tell you that. But,
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep, congratulations, my friend. You have yourself a safe week, and we'll catch you next week, all right?
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Good one.
Hey, not bad. Second place right there, Sebastian. All right. The man of the hour, the big kahuna, the main dude, whatever you want to call him. I call him the dead gum winner because that's exactly what he is tonight. Talk to me, Mr. Butler. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good now.
I bet you are, buddy. I bet you are. Well, I'll tell you what. I was watching with only a few laps to go, and I thought, man, somebody's going to have to get something going up on that top side. And everybody started coming, and here you come. And I don't know if you played it right or you had a great pusher behind you or what, but I'm telling you what, you made some strategic moves there right at the end that puts you right in contentions to win this race.
Yeah, well, I mean, working with Team Bootnock all night with, Dude, Eric, Kevin, and Tracy, and Jimmy, and those guys, we kind of hung out at the back and make our way forward at the end there, and got a tremendous push on the high side from Dude to get clear. And I got down in the middle, I think, in front of Sebastian, and then he pushed me on around to the lead, and then caution came out shortly after that. So kind of got lucky to get in the front, actually.
I'll tell you what, a lot of competition in this league. I mean, man, at one point it was 4 wide there for a little while. But the main thing is you came out number 1, so you can take your hat off and pat yourself on the back as well. Congratulations, absolutely, by far. Jimmy, this is your league, buddy. Here's your winner. Do you got anything you want to say to him?
Win, Gabe. You're one of the best, bar none, on super speedways. Appreciate you racing. It was a little rough tonight, but as long as we had a good time and had fun, that's what counts.
Yeah, we all had a blast as usual. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast with the super speedway racing. But I do want to give a shout out to Peg there at the end. He stuck with me and pushed me to the win, really. And if it wasn't for him and actually Estel, they were glued to each other, and Peg was glued to me. So I think that's why we got to know is ahead of Sebastian there, because his high side pusher was, I think it was David Bingle. They were coming on pretty strong, but yeah, just got lucky and had some great pushers behind me. And thanks to Team Bootnock again for getting me in a position anyway.
All right, buddy. Anybody else that you want to thank? The podium is yours before I let you go.
Big shout out to Jimmy putting this league on. All these guys are great drivers. A lot of different personalities in here, and it's got to be a tough job dealing with everybody and all the little quirks that iRacing throws at you. So, hopefully with a good race here and there, we can keep his mind sane and look forward to the season.
Yeah, he's one of the best league runners that I know of. I'll tell you that. I mean, like I said, get out of that rig and pat yourself on the back, pal, because you had 41 absolutely great drivers that are here. You've got guys that's won back-to-back championships, league championships. I mean, there are some stellar drivers here. But tonight, you came out number 1 on top, and definitely be proud of that one, without a doubt. You take care. You have yourself a safe week, and let's see if you can't come back next week and double down on this.
Oh, yes, sir.
We'll give it a shot, and I'm going to crack me open a bottle of Jaeger and turn into a Jaeger monster.
There
just
you
like
go.
somebody I know in Arkansas.
You deserve it, my friend. You enjoy it.
Thank you, Bobby.
All
Thanks
right.
for the broadcast, man.
All right, no problem, bud. You be safe. We'll see you next week. All right, Jimmy, talk to me, son. We had some issues. We had a few issues tonight. Hey, Flash, talk to me. You there?
Yeah, buddy. What's happening?
Finally. All right, guys, we're talking with Michael Pegg, a.k.a. the Pusher. I'll tell you what, man, you were up there fighting like crazy just about all evening. I mean, you had a heck of a ride, without a doubt. What was it like?
Yeah, just trying to avoid the chaos tonight. A lot of people are driving over their heads tonight. Not being cautious. These trucks are all over the place.
Yeah, one thing that I've noticed, especially in a lot of these incidents here tonight that happen, you have got to be square on that rear bumper if you're going to push somebody, because if you're just a little bit off, they're gone.
Yeah. The liability is not worth the asset sometimes. Sometimes you just got to play it safe and wait till your time comes.
Well, you were all over the front this evening. I mean, all over. You led 10 laps of this race. You started 18th and you finished 3rd. Those are points. I mean, you're looking at the big picture with all the drivers that are here. 3rd place, yeah, you can hold your head up and be proud as well. But congratulations. It's a blast watching you guys run. Like I said, you were up there battling quite a bit this evening, and that's a pretty cool looking paint scheme you got on there. I'm pretty sure Stevie Wonder and Ronnie Millsap could pick you out of a lineup. That's a bright looking truck you got there.
That's a Jimmy Crow paint job from Estill Fields from when we first started racing. That's a Legends paint job. I'll keep that one in the hangar.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you're broadcasting, it's easy to tell where you're at. I like that.
Yeah.
You're making my job easier on me, okay? But anyway, congratulations, buddy. Is there anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
Oh, yeah, all the regulators, my wife Tracy, Jimmy for taking care of this room and putting up with everybody. And I know it's difficult this season. Everybody's trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And we don't expect Max TV.
Hey, thanks.
You and Rudy.
Appreciate it. I'll tell you what, I may not know what I'm doing, but at least I'm not boring, right? But anyway, congratulations, pal. Have yourself a safe week, and we'll catch you next week. See if you can get up there and move a couple more spots and be number 1.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Jimmy, any last words, buddy? Talk to me here.
I just hope we can do better next week, man. Getting a little rough. Like I say, these trucks ain't handling the greatest, but we'll get it. Everybody's just competitive, and for some reason when the caution comes out, chaos starts in the room, so we just got to get that under control. But appreciate everybody racing. Appreciate Bobby from the lobby with all the hobbies and getting to call.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, cautions bring cautions. It don't matter what track you're at. That's just the way it is. It's inevitable. But the super speedways, it's tough. But you're not gonna get away from the big ones. It's gonna happen. But these guys are some of the best drivers around, and it just goes to show you, it's so fierce as far as the competitiveness. It's pretty awesome. It truly is. And you got a good bunch of guys out here, and every single one of them, buddy, they think they're gonna win it, and they're that good. So, but anyway, nice job, Jimmy. I know it's a handful running these bad boys, especially when you got 41 drivers every single week. It's a handful when I go through and I try to introduce them all before the green flag. I did about 100 mile an hour. But anyway, thanks, Jimmy, for having me for broadcasting. Certainly enjoy it, bud. And we'll catch you next week with these guys. And you be safe. And you tell your wife I said I missed her tonight, will you?
Oh, yeah, I definitely will. And I appreciate her, appreciate you. And I got family in from California. They're leaving out tomorrow. I appreciate them coming and visiting us.
Oh, yeah.
I love my cousin, little David. He's like my brother. And I appreciate them all coming and visiting us. You have a good one, Bobby.
All right, you take care, Jimmy. We'll catch you. All right, folks, that's it. We're done here. Talladega Super Speedway Kings. Your winner, right there he is, Gabe Butler. Appreciate everybody out there in YouTubeville watching us, hanging out with me. Certainly appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button before you leave, if you will. We'd appreciate that as well. We'll see you next week. Same time, different place. But I'll tell you what, it ain't going to be boring. We don't do boring here. This is Bobby with all the freaking hobbies, MaxspeedTV. Everybody be safe. We'll see you next week. Until then, see ya.
Jaeger time.
All right.